I'm a security guard for Disneyworld, and I'm still scared to death. Written by SalamiMommie. I understand that many of you have been dying to know what happened to Jerry. I can't blame you either. I also don't know if I posted my last entry either, as I'm not the most tech-savvy man. I ask for forgiveness, as I needed a few days to myself to cope with everything that's happened to me. Anyway, backup finally arrived. They barged into my office. They said that I was curled up in a ball, repeating to myself, 999, 999, 999. They made me go home. I still can't recall blacking out or saying the code to myself. I gave my kids the biggest hugs and kiss that I could when I got home. And I made sure that my wife was greeted the same. I was trying to turn my work switch off until I went back the following night. And then my wife told me the news. Your sister Stacy is pregnant. You're going to be an uncle. She wants to go to Disneyworld next week and celebrate. She booked us all a reservation at Ohana. Isn't that wonderful? She hugged me and I froze. All that I could get out was, yeah, hey, we'll definitely think about it. I tried to sleep, but all that I could think about was that ghost girl. She saved my life from Mickey. I'm hoping to help her in return. Going back to work that night was kind of difficult. Everyone assumed that Jerry just quit, and I was the laughing joke. Everyone that walked by kept going, 999, 999. I let it go though. Plus, I'm watching the cameras for Hollywood studios. So I watched the cameras, and time doesn't freaking go by as fast as it should have. I mean, literally. I watched the clock go from 12 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. in a matter of seconds. My walkie-talkie went off.
Daddy, help! Mickey's coming for you! Daddy, he's got us!
Came over the walkie. I immediately called my wife and she informed me that my kids were in bed, sleeping with her.
Daddy, won't you help?
That's all that I heard in my head though. I made the stupid decision to walk out and patrol. I didn't see anyone on the cameras. I don't remember blacking out. I don't know how I ended up on the It's a Small World ride. I don't know how I was moved into the Magic Kingdom, but I was. But the worst part was that my hands were tied behind my back. The dolls in all the countries weren't singing. They were all running around giggling, and Mickey was sitting right next to me. My screams were only muffles because of the rag in my mouth.
Listen, pal, I hate to tell you this, but we need Walt. He wanted someone pure of heart, and Jerry wasn't quite so pure. Walt wants someone adventurous, brave, kind-hearted, like you.
Mickey pointed, and I saw the dolls holding Jerry underwater. Bubbles rose up and popped until his squirming body didn't move anymore. He went limp and the water became still. I closed my eyes while dry heaving.
Don't worry, pal. You betcha we can make him fit along somewhere in here. They're gonna turn him into a doll now,
Mickey said. The little dolls were tugging Jerry's body away. They struggled, but as a community, they were able to make him move. Mickey's voice grew a little darker.
Sorry about blacking out. I asked Donald to get you here, but you know about his anger problems.
Mickey untied my gag, and all I could say was, Jerry's dead.
Oh, no one ever dies at Walt Disney World,
Mickey said. At the end of the ride, many of the characters were waiting for me. While I was still tied up, they carried me to a bus. I learned that screaming meant nothing. The parks had no cast members or staff to help me. They threw me onto a bus, and Snow White was sitting at the steering wheel. "All right, gang, let's sing some songs. Any request?" she said. Zippity Doodah was sung cheerfully by all of the characters until Hollywood Studios approached us. It was then that a needle pierced my neck. Once I awoke and my eyes finally lost the blurry sight, I noticed that I was strapped down. Moving was a struggle.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, here he is, Mickey Mouse.
I turned my head and saw a crowd of characters bowing and cheering. The Olaf suit that I had worn the day before was lying in the water. Mickey came out, cheering and happy.
"Gee, everyone! So glad to be back. I'm glad we won't have any more pesky interruptions from now on. Walt even decided to show up,"
he said. He pulled a case out and lifted the curtains. It was Walt's head. His voice sounded kind of robotic and weak.
"The time is now,"
the head said. Mickey asked him,
"Will this vessel do?"
"He will do,"
Walt said. The crowd grew wild and cheered loudly. I asked my final question. "Look, why not use a robot or make a meat suit?"
"You're the meat suit, pal."
Mickey's eyes were now in the back of his head.
"We need a real human because of their heart. You're adventurous and kind-hearted. The children will love that,"
Walt said faintly. The container had something to help him stay alive in it. God knows, though, I don't know what. Maybe it was magic. Who knows? Mickey lifted his knife, and rain and lightning filled the Orlando sky. I closed my eyes, knowing that my fate was sealed.
"It's time for the ritual, and no imposters this time,"
Mickey said. Walt spoke once again.
"Don't be sad. Your body will contain the man who built an empire that everyone loves. You should feel honored."
The knife missed. The ghost girl tackled Mickey.
"Not this time."
His voice grew dark as a high-pitched screech came towards me. Again, he tried to stab me. Again, she held him back and then threw him into the water. My restraints came off.
"Don't let him get away!"
Disney screamed. Characters in the stands dove into the water, swimming towards me. I threw the knife into a fire that was nearby, hoping that magic was real and that somehow, some way, it would stop this. And then the characters were gone, and so was Walt. I thanked the ghost girl. I owed her a huge debt. Her mom had dumped ashes as a ritual. When I got back to my office, I went into the computer and removed her ban. Now her mom can come here anytime, and she can see her daughter now. I obviously decided to quit my job. I'll find something else, anything else. I'm in the comfort of my home now. I'm snuggled up to my wife while the girls are upstairs asleep. But I just turned on the news. The ghost girl's mom died. All signs point to murder. And the reason I'm saying all of this is because of the phone call I got. My ringtone played a classic tune. The brightness caught my attention. My wife was asleep. "Hello," I said.
"Hello, 999, code 999. You've been marked,"
said a voice that sounded a lot like Goofy. He chuckled, and I dropped my phone. I don't know what that means. I'll update you if I can figure this all out.